Good morning to you. It must be 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time somewhere out there because it's time for another edition of Hardison's Tips. I'm your host, Brandon Hardison. Glad to be with you on this Monday, beautiful Monday, the 20th day of December. We do this for all of our family members, whether it's in key account, major account, up and down the street, in home sales, copier sales, regular retail, or automotive sales. So, we got a few days before we shut it down. Let's try to get you to work. So, while you're getting dressed, let's unpack this. Still looking at the managers because if you would see any sales reports, it's dealing with managers helping, assisting, guiding, coaching, leading their sales team. So, my question for today is how do you find some good sales talent? And I'm going to have to do this in two parts. So, we'll just introduce it today by saying that competition to find and keep top sales talent, it's always been a fierce struggle for that. And that's become even more true lately with everything going on with the pandemic, lockdowns, masks, can't get to decision makers. So we need the best talent that's out there. A whopping 95% of employees are considered resigning from their jobs, according to Inc. magazine. It's not just about who's the most likely to hit their quota, the category, the turnaround, the problems of not reaching their goals is falling on the sales managers. We have to inspire. We have to find more ways of getting them comfortable when they're out in their territories to get better results. For revenue leaders, hiring and retaining top sellers is easier said than done, especially if you're an emerging brand competing with the Fortune 500 for recruits. But organizations that empower their leaders to invest in the success of their team can still improve on what you're looking for by 15 to 30% if we have the right people. Why? The unsold, the untold numbers are out there. When your people get off the phone and they forget to get pertinent information, if you have a brick and mortar customer comes in, we don't tell them what they want to hear. We call it brooming out. Managers have no way of tracking the people that came in. So for today, I just want to, like I said, introduce it. There's some information that came out by a gentleman and an organization called Club Review. And in this particular one, a female, Madeline Paul, who's regional vice president of Sign at DocuSign and former senior director of sales talent and Indeed, came up with a couple of gems that I want to share with you over the next 2 days. In a nutshell, top sellers want to work for leaders who have integrity, reliability, and the ability to listen. Unsurprisingly, these are among the attributes when hunting for the type of talent we want out in the field. So, top talent, based on what she says, is this. Simply put, the people on our team that do more than what is expected, both in small ways and big ways. She goes on to say that the high impact employee that has a tendency to demonstrate, innovate, have the best jobs out there. They will do that for your company. Transformational talent often has a unique set of soft skills that people in their roles like to deal with. So, how do we get these people? How to hire these people? Now, hiring is hard. She still admits it. Everyone admits it. I've been saying it to you. And hiring the best people is even harder. But a process tailored to your desired outcome can avoid some common pitfalls and set you up for success. One of them, she states, is identifying the right candidate. That's right. Just don't give them the fog test. Just don't say if you show up Monday, you'll start. You have to start with that in mind, the right candidate. If you are a manager listening, what are the makers of transformational talent would be for your organization? What is the perfect fit that would not disrupt the other members of your team? Is there something specific to that role? Just like you create a customer profile, you need to carefully outline what is that you're looking to attract in a new hire. Identify the soft skills that someone successful have, and more broadly, sell the organizational needs. Write it all down so you can refer back to them in your profile and your process. Now, we told you we're just going to introduce, we gave you one. Tomorrow, we'll pick it up from there because we need the right people going into 2022. So with that said, Brandon Hardison, President of Champion Strategies, on this beautiful Monday, the 20th day on December 2021. And as always, in parting, you go out and you make it a champion day.